I have a question.
Ji.
My question is for people that are starting off on the spiritual path.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they're wanting to incorporate some sort of practice into their life, maybe with the help of somebody who's experienced, whether that be yoga or meditation or having spiritual healing done.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like nowadays in the Western world, spirituality has become a little bit of a trend, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
There's lots of people claiming that they can help you, but they may not be authentic or in it for the right reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, or maybe they are in it for the right reasons, but they just don't have the experience to actually really help someone heal.
Mm-hmm.
So what advice can you give to those people, and how do they know when it's true and it's actually helping them to heal and when it's not?
Okay. So we need to understand why we get into this practice first. The key here is not helping anybody. The key here is helping yourself. It's not the others are important. It's you who is more important. And when you are full with compassion, then you start sharing. It's not about how much experience you have. It's all about how much compassion you have. And people mistook when Bhagwan, my Bhagwan Osho said that, I'm a master of rich people. People could not understand. Because most people think that if you have money, you're rich. Mostly the most rich people are really poor.
Mm-hmm.
So I will explain it about from Mooladhara, root chakra, what's the problem with these people who try to pretend and show the ego they are rich, why they're doing that. I will explain to you later on. But first of all, we have to understand what compassion is. So I'll use my own personal experience. When I was in university, I used to help, small jobs. In Winnipeg, there was a trend to create online pharmacy for the US customers, old age customers. So there was a fellow who is a pharmacist, but he doesn't have his license. So he was working as a tech in the pharmacy. And he was sitting there, and I came, sat with him, and he offered half of his apple to me. Bhaijan Khao, like, brother, please eat it, right? He offered half of the apple to me. Because he was so much love and affection, he gave it to me. I was not even hungry, but I took it because of from the love and compassion perspective. And while doing this thing, I came to know from somebody that he only had one apple for the day. And he offered half of it to me. Mm-hmm. So I felt a little bit uncomfortable, like I need to do something for him, right? Like help him something. So I took him to a restaurant, a nice restaurant, and he ate like a good food, he loved it. But when the bill came, he took it. Mm-hmm. And I said, no, let me pay it. He said, no. You think I don't know why you brought me here? Because you ate half of my apple and you want to pay back? I have a credit card. It's more important your love for me. Who has given me the card will give the money too. So don't worry about these things. So from my perspective, he is the most richest man. He has that compassion. He has that love to give. So if somebody is coming with that, from that compassion to help you, even if he doesn't know, doesn't matter. What matters is the compassion, this energy flowing from his heart or her hearts, right? To
Mm-hmm.
help somebody. That is the test. That is the litmus test. So why rich people are so rich? Because their Muladhara is blocked. Their root chakra is blocked. So root chakra has 3 dimensions to it. So we have to understand that one. So when we look at the Muladhara, it has 3 dimensions. One is called oral, second called anal, and third is called genitals. Most people are stuck in oral because they could not get the love from the mother when they were born. That love is not there yet. And they keep going here and there, and they want to kiss somebody, they want to smoke, all these habits are of blockage of the Muladhara, the root chakra. The people who smoke, if you really look at it, they're missing their mother's breast. So that's first thing. The anal is, it's basically in West and East also we start doing this training how to go to the toilet, right? You just push it out very hard. You don't feel it. So the Muladhara dies. The child kills it because of his modern way of living things. And child doesn't know even how to sit when he passed to stool. And the third is the genitals, right? So 90% of the population are stuck in the oral. And the oral, they want, one of the things deep in that is that they want to impress others because they want a virtual kiss from others. And the biggest virtual kiss is the money. So if you see somebody showing his wealth, somebody showing, I have this, I have that, and most of these people do that. They're suffering.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, most of the people I see are approaching this to make money. You can't make money in this business. There's no money in this business. Unless you market it, turn into a business, right? Then it's a totally different thing. So most people we think are spiritual are not really spiritual. Because spirituality is connected with the compassion, and meditation, compassion is the last point we need to reach. So the litmus test is with you, not with them. Do you feel that person's heart is open? Do you feel that person wants to help you, irrespective of what he has, irrespective of how much he knows or doesn't know? Nobody knows in this world. Not my Bhagwan knows, not my Guru Nanak knows, not Shiva knows, nobody knows. The Rumi's phrase is very beautiful. Neither the Christ, the Isu Masih knows. We all are evolving. It's a well which is darker and darker and wider it happens when we drop. There's no end to this thing. It's just a relative relationship. It's not an absolute answer. So my way is, if somebody's approaching with compassion and love, accept that love and help that person. If somebody's approaching and you don't feel good, then just say hi and bye, right? It's in your hand, it's not in their hand. And what is problem with us is we are living this marketing, this fast impression, click impression, I call it. We think whatever is on the screen or YouTube or in the newspaper is true because we are hypnotized to these things. So we have to dehypnotize from this world is trying to do it, and get hypnotized to ourselves, our meditation, our way of living. So that would be my answer. I hope I answered your question, or if not, let me know.
You did. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.